Okay. So I know I promised you guys a video every few days up until Christmas, but that wasn't working out to my advantage because most persons, well, Bahamians, and especially on the island, are camera shy, so it's difficult getting people to record. But anyway, this is a few days after my first video, and today is Saturday the 20th, and I'm hosting a sip and paint with a company for their Christmas social. So I'm going to my storage area to park my car. At least I already have the stuff in the storage bin packed. I just have to go and collect it out of the storage. So I'm driving the back of the yard where I have the storage building. I'll show you where I keep the stuff right in here. So I'll go and collect that. Just give me a minute. I just need to get something from the store that I need to use, and this sip and paint hand towel that I use the brushes to dry my brushes off on. Well, the participants to dry their brushes off on. So. That's it. Yeah, that's nice. $240. Because I just use this to dry the brushes off on. I don't really get an expensive one because this one is $240 and this one is $385. But I could always use it, so let me get the thicker one. Anyway, I'll always use it for myself after. Car full of stuff. Let's toss. I didn't want to go in there, but whatever. Let me take this out. Anyway. All these little dots is where people visited from at this restaurant. Look at the United States, basically for South America and Africa. I suppose Africa or all these. Last time I was there, they probably had like 5 or 6. But then this Europe and then Russia, Australia. Let me just give you a little tour of the venue. This is called Daddy Joe's restaurant and bar. They have accommodations. I think it's apartment upstairs, and then they have room rentals on the other side. And there's a little boutique at the bottom of the lobby area. And then they have this tiki bar to the bottom outside. So that's what that is. A little parking area. Apartments over here. And the lobby area. The main highway is just like a quarter mile south of the glass window bridge that we just crossed over. Mixing the shade of the Grinch. Talking to myself right now. Well, my video actually. It's looking more Grinchy. See how I went over my lashes and the wrinkle marks like I mentioned earlier? I can still see them popping through, so when we have to outline them, they'll still be visible. Okay, so the far outer corner of the eye, the pupil this time, this section is white, the far right is right, then the first part of the pupil is brown.
The tiny one?
Okay, it's the morning after the sip and paint. So now I'm going to the beach with my stuff that I use, the palettes and the jars that I use to rinse the brushes. I usually go to the beach the day after, just for the view, relaxation. It's something for me to do after the aftermath, instead of just washing them at the pump in the back of the yard or something. I usually take them to the beach to clean them. So let's go. Let me take you there. I hate these speed bumps. Sorry you all had to witness that garbage bin turned over, but this is where I come to clean up my pallets. Let's take a little drive out there. I usually park right there under the tree, but let's just show you little bit. Sun is spanking. Yes, recently repaired the dock, so that's good. We could take a look. The sun's going behind the cloud, so you can't see the beauty of the water when the sun goes behind the cloud. So hopefully it comes out. Oh, look at the stingray. I'm happy they repaired this dock. Oh yeah, the sun's coming out now. You see the difference. I'm happy they repaired this dock. So usually the kids like it too. So they can come out here and dive off the dock. Oh, looks good. See that? Okay, so when I said clean my stuff, this is what I meant. These pallets. I could use paper plates to make it much easier and just toss them away after I'm done. But hey, I'm more conservative. So I'll have these vinyl plates so I can use over and over again. I had some of them for years. That's what I use. And these jars, I can have plastic cups so they can use plastic cups, but just saving the environment again. So I have those so I can reuse. And I had these from I started my sipping paint probably like 5 years ago. I started 6 years ago, almost 7, but these I got like a year after. So this is what I'm gonna do it on this rock. I have all my Crocs ready for the water. I'll clean them up and get out of here. See, I use this scrubber to take it off much easier and faster. That's 3 down, 7 to go. Okay, I'll finish the rest of these up and complete my video. I'll catch y'all later in the next one.